Well, good afternoon. What a morning I have had. As I went on Facebook this morning, and a longtime friend of mine, he posted about a death of a friend that we had mutually had together. And what a shock. When death happens, when you experience death or you experience a phone call to tell you that so-and-so has passed away, all the memories that flood your mind and your heart, and you just remember the good old days. This gentleman that passed away, he was an incredible friend years ago. We did theater, a little bit of theater together. I had the opportunity to actually be a nurse in a film that he was doing, and he was Tupac and I was Tupac's nurse, and I had to say that Tupac was no longer alive. And there was another one that I was his girlfriend, and he was just an incredible guy. He just was full of life, full of adventure, full of just integrity and character, dressed so well. And all these memories continued to flood, but he had a demon, and sometimes that demon would come about and take over, and he would lose these incredible jobs that he had because this demon wouldn't let him go. He was a Marine. He served our country. He worked for an airline that he was able to travel. He worked for the court system and worked with a job of dignity, but these demons came after him continually, and he couldn't fight them. And sometimes he could, and he would go long periods of time, without, having to deal with the demons in his life. And it just makes you realize that life is short, and you realize that the people that touch your lives, and sometimes you don't understand how much they touch you until they're gone. And you don't realize the impact that they have on your life until you get a phone call and say, hey, I just want you to know that so-and-so is no longer with us. He had a story, and people are going to see things on the news and they're going to see that story, but they're not going to know the story that I know. And that's what happens with people's lives, is that there's always all these other stories, all these other impacts that this person has had on our lives. And sometimes it's hard to maneuver over all the muck and that has happened. But I want you to know that if you have somebody in your life that needs some help, if you have somebody in your life that needs some guidance, you have somebody in your life that needs a hug, I want you to be that person for them, because life is short, and I have just been proven that